Greetings, and welcome to Botched Initiative. Here, our cast of role players takes on the personae of a group of heroes, each with his own ambitions, dreams, and flaws. Together, they will face a world brimming with danger and wonder, a land called Dunia. I'm your Dungeon Master, Bill Lynch of OTP Games, and this episode is brought to you by Only Crits. Whether it's a 1 or a 20, the important thing is to keep rolling. Only Crits. Feed your dice goblin. Now, despite valiant efforts, Baron Rene, the Lord of Kalmsu and the leader of this quest to reestablish Talico Taxida, is now dead. His charred remains lie beside those of the lizard folk shaman Badrusith, two of his hill giant allies, and the corpse of a half-orc warrior who was with the three spellcasters who escaped. There's not much left of Baron Rene's corpse. You see that, Sorsha was able to retrieve his signet ring and the magic ring that his sister made sure to impress upon her she needed to get back. And Scram is probably licking the wounds on his hand where he snatched the rapier while it was still hot from the flames that were scorching the Baron's body. Somebody's microphone is back in the room.
Well, I don't know who that is. Let's see. Let me test out the theory of who that might be. Scram's muted.
I'm muted. Am I? No.
Oh. I don't know who that is.
My guess is Astalia, maybe.
Could be. Yep.
Found
it for a quick second.
What is it doing?
It's hearing something. I don't know if it's a fan or...
Maybe.
Sounds like cars are going by from time to time. But speaking, before we get into it, speaking of charred bodies, Baron's barbecue shirts are now out now. So go check that at JohnFustTV.com. Full menu on the back too, so go and enjoy that. So, what do we do with it now? Do we have to obviously bring it with us, but we can't go back to the capital. We're too far gone. We're closer to Talico Taxida than we are to the capital.
On the pack mules, are there any like ceramic jugs or anything?
Beat my percentage. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Chance.
67.
No, that was mine. You got a 38.
Oh, did I? Oh, well, that was very much delayed then, because it came up right when I hit roll. So
no.
Okay. No.
No ceramic jugs.
Okay.
Do we have any linens? Do we have any? Do we fully cremate the body? Do we? How do?
It's pretty well
cremated.
It's not like ash. The bones are still there, but any meat is thoroughly cooked. There's no worry of no animals attracted to any of it. There's.
Why don't we just put it in the little handy sack that we have?
Oh, what?
Just the handy sack. We just toss it in there and go about our way.
I don't think it'll fit, though, will it?
I mean, bones and whatnot, it'll fit. I have plenty of space.
There are many bones. I don't want to reach in that many times to grab each bone individually.
I have a scroll case.
It's a little bit more than a scroll case.
You want me to be nicest for you still?
It's a map or scroll case. It could be big enough.
Do we have any linen or a shirt, maybe?
We have a
We have
bedroll
some
and all that.
So
yeah.
we basically have to have something big enough to pack in human bones and the ashes of the remains.
We have
Well, if
a
we had a bag of
bedroll.
holding, we just toss it in there too.
So
Surely one of the bodies around here probably has a shirt that it doesn't need. We'll just use that, wrap it up. Bada boom, bada boom.
Do we check the bot, or at least the orc body that's with us, to see if he's got anything, maybe like a backpack or something like that we can put it all in?
He's wearing a gambeson under his armor. It's probably a linen shirt underneath that.
Precipitation on it, wrap it up, toss it in the bag, be on our ways.
yeah, we'll put in the linen shirt for now.
As long as we're not being disrespectful.
Oh, yes.
We can do better.
When we get to Talico Taxida, we can put it in a proper burial urn. I'm sure there were some, right? So, there.
Look, what if
There-
we perchance just say that we never recovered, or that he just simply vanished? Might save us more time down the road. Isn't it?
No.
What is another lie? Yes, Ellis?
Yes.
What's another
Renville-
deal, Jovian?
Renville would not like it without the proper ceremonies for him.
And I don't think the lady would be very appreciative that we just lost the Baron.
Yeah.
Well,
Especially when
I-
we have all of his items.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to get to the item part. That rapier looks oddly familiar, Scram. But we have a cleric of death, a rogue, a warlock, 2 elves and kind who hate stupid people. I don't think it's in the best of appearances that the invisible orc killed him on the trip.
Well, we have this orc here as proof that we've had something that attacked us.
I think we are in good enough standing with the lady that she will believe us, Zealous.
Yes, I have no doubt. I get the comfy sail.
She has a pretty good relationship with Sorsha. I don't think that would be something we would want to spoil at this time.
Even
The
though she
lady
was
is very
mine.
intelligent. She knows when we're full of shit. And to be completely fair with you, none of us have been good at being liars.
No,
I'm
I
sure
would not lie to
that's
her
it.
regardless.
That's not. I would not either.
Even though she might defend us, there's still plenty of nobles in that I do not trust and do not wager on.
There have been a lot of people, including ourselves, that we have not been able to trust, and yet it's still worked out for us to where we can build that trust. When we throw that away before we can even develop it, what's the point?
Survival.
Survival, yes, but in order to survive, you have to take advantage of every situation that we have. And if we have the lady and the capital city behind us, why would we do anything to tamper with that?
If they are truly behind us, then I see no reason. You're perfectly right. But if they are not, well, we are expendable.
We've
So they
also
no
made
longer need
promises.
us.
We've also made oaths. We've done a lot of things. We've made a lot of deals that we have to abide by.
Yeah.
Going against those does not sound like a great idea. We're already in enough shit. We don't need to be in anymore. We don't need to be self-fulfilling prophecies at this point.
Our existence alone is probably one. But what do I know? I'm only the drunk of the group.
You can always change that, brother.
You're right. You probably could.
But we know you won't.
At least at this point in time. I don't blame him, to be frank. I have the smoke leaf, he has his drink. Him and I are not very much different in that sense, so I can't necessarily blame him for that. But we could minimize it just a little bit. At least for our own sake.
We could stop getting our asses kicked every other battle. But alas, I don't think the Baron has any advice on that part.
Well, to be fair, the Baron didn't really take much of our advice, and that is probably why he is where he is now.
It's very characteristic of him.
It's almost like he was meant to die. These cruel gods.
To be fair to the Baron, he didn't die because he charged forward. He died because somebody targeted him because he had a nice shiny breastplate on, and it was a good target for the heat metal spell.
So the only time that he didn't charge in, the only time that he did take a defensive stance, he got targeted and killed anyway.
He didn't really take a defensive stance. He got targeted and then was unconscious like the next round. He never had a chance to charge in.
He never had a chance to give off one of his great military one-liners.
Nope. Not at all. But
Well, we'll put him in the pack. We'll take him to Talico Taxida. We need to make sure at least that it gets there. We have some sort of proof that we have him and we did not abandon him. And then we go from there.
mhm.
Once the lady and everybody gets there and we clear the temple and everything goes good, we have no worries.
No.
From the sounds of it, from a lot of the things that we've done anyway, is the Baron dying a bad thing? Yes, but in other ways, no, because we've been told by the brother that it wouldn't be necessarily bad. We know that the people like the lady more than the Baron to begin with. So it won't necessarily be, it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. But it's definitely not the best thing in the world.
Safe face also. But we should enough bickering and biting around it. I'll go get the linen shirt.
Sounds good. What time of day is it, DM?
Oh, it's still early afternoon.
Yeah.
You guys didn't get very far.
We'll get him loaded up, and then we have to keep watch because we know at least that there are 3 of them out there: 2 tieflings and another female orc. Or yes, an orc.
Yes. Sorsha.
What are you doing with the other, 4 bodies?
Decapitating their heads and taking them.
What's
Burning
that?
them, yeah.
I'm with the hill giants.
Did we searched them already, right?
Yeah.
We did, but
Yes.
there was nothing really on them. Right?
Well, no.
There's stuff
Oh.
on the orc.
The half orc had some really nice armor.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the?
Oh,
Adamantium
giant
plate.
and everything.
Right.
Yeah. And the lizard had the sickle that you are,
The moon sickle.
yeah, Neris can use.
His shield is also a pretty powerful magic item, but you have to be a worshiper of Sathanis, the goddess of wrath, and that's not something that you're into, I don't think.
Nope.
Not. Okay, well, let's get everything together. Let's get the Baron situated.
Burn them.
Let's get these buried or cremated properly so they don't come back.
Mhm.
And we'll move forward.
Sorsha, you have your book that can find people.
I
We
do.
did wound a couple of the ones that were with this orc.
Ooh.
Maybe
All
we
right.
could find some blood or something else that your book can track them.
Yes.
Cool. Can we investigate? Since I know I think we wounded 2 of them.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll investigation check.
I'm not so good.
Sorcerer rolled a 17 investigation.
I rolled a 7. I said I wasn't that good.
Hey, it's a good idea though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sorcerer's just looking for some drops of blood. You find a few drops of blood.
Okay.
You put a little drop of blood in your book and perform a little ceremony. And you can sense the presence of something further uphill.
I've shared with the group that something is still near. We just need to head up the hill.
Do we know how far?
Do you know how far?
It doesn't tell you the distance, does it? Just tell you the direction.
1 second.
Let me look.
Its current distance and direction.
So, yeah. Distance and direction.
Any vulnerabilities or flaws?
Yeah. It's direct line distance less than a mile, but that's also a mile uphill, so.
We traveled double the speed anyway with me.
So less than a mile, DM.
Whole party.
Yeah, it's up to 9 or 10 people.
What about, so let's see.
Hmm?
People or creatures?
I think I choose 10. Let me see, where are you at? Fast movement. Oh, no, not that one. This one. That's my 3rd level one. Where is my... Okay, here we go. Oh, no, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, at the very top. Of course it would be. Whether mounted or on foot, your travel pace is doubled for up to 10 companions.
Okay.
Nice. And then
So
also,
you
DM,
Mules.
can I spend some time seeing if they have any flaws or vulnerabilities?
And just going to try to book it up the hill.
That, and yeah, once, or if we have to take a few more minutes for Sorcerer to check the
Yeah.
Hang on, I lost you.
vulnerabilities and flaws.
Does Neris have pass without a trace?
Okay, sorry about that.
Yes. Yes. Just off. Fucking. Sorry, were we trying to be quiet?
We could. It would help.
Try to sneak up on them, yes.
I can do that.
How many does that spell affect?
Anyone within 30 feet of her now?
Yeah, I don't
It's
think there's a yeah, it's any each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
All around.
Yes. So, because I know there's so once get into 30 feet with me, and then I pick you, and then I don't think you have to stay within that 30 feet.
It's not clear.
Yeah, it's just saying they have to be within 30 feet of me for me
when you
to
cast the spell.
cast it. Yeah. So we can separate, and it'll still, not that we should.
And what's the duration?
I'm going to say, since it's a little unclear, they need to all be within 60 feet of you. So you cast it 30 feet, then you can spread out to 60 feet from you. make it reasonable.
That's
So
fair.
you can't send me like 2 miles ahead of you.
But it only lasts an hour.
Okay. I have a
To
with
travel
my
a mile. Easy.
with my my child of
Okay.
Gaia feet. I can cast it as a charge and stuff too. So once yours is done, I can do it again.
Also, I think before we head anywhere, I would like to take 10 minutes to inspire all of my people, and in doing so gives them 13 temporary hit points
Okay.
with my inspiring leader feat.
Nice.
It affects how many people?
6 allies. I will not include myself.
Okay.
So that's 13 extra hit points.
Did I read that right?
Yeah, have you guys taken a long rest?
Yes, we have.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we ended the
Session with it.
yeah. You said 13.
Yeah,
Mhm.
13 temporary hit points.
Awesome.
I'm getting on Boundary for everybody.
Yeah. You're inspired.
I have so many hit points.
I can fix that, don't worry.
Famous last words.
Where's Zealous?
Probably
Right here.
underneath someone.
Ha!
Is he?
Just in case.
I don't see him.
Zealous, move. Move, Zealous.
Yes.
I think he might be underneath Sorsha.
There he is.
There he is.
I saw the cloak. I was like, I don't think Sorsha has a cloak.
I saw
Is
the-
anyone taking the Baron's cloak of displacement?
Oh, yes.
That's what the one Zealous has.
Okay. So we have 2 cloaks of displacement.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds like it.
And
And
then
sorry, go ahead.
at the moonsicle.
You're taking that?
Yeah.
Nice.
He had a dagger of warning also.
The dagger of warning. Do we want to give that to Scram or?
He already has a rapier.
You already have what?
The dagger warning required attunement in order to use it, and I've already pulled on attunement items.
Gotcha. Well,
It does say that it works while it's on your person,
Mhm.
but no good at
So
Still
dagger.
attuned to it.
So if anybody can attune to something, they can
Yeah.
have that.
I've already got
Stalia?
30 influence.
What about Astalia?
She has that one extra. No?
You have like 4 things you're attuned to.
Yeah, I do have. I am full at the moment, but if we really need it, I can switch it out.
Oh, you're fine. It was just
Yeah,
like-
I only have the oath bow.
oh, there we go.
You can
I don't
use
know
it for now if you want.
Sickle needs attunement.
The sickle needs attunement, but
Okay.
you have
So
slots.
then I'd still have an open slot if we need it.
Better to have it than better to use it. Yada,
Yes. Yes.
And a +2 shield. Let's see what I want.
If you want to drop your worship of Renville and take on one of the forbidden gods.
Yeah, let's not do
Oh, that was that one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Don't do
Seems
it,
on brand,
Zealous.
honestly.
I'm good.
That's not
Baggage does not sound that nice.
And you probably, I assume, want to keep that with you because you don't want to let
Somebody
that fall
else
into the wrong
using it.
hands.
Don't do it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's questionable. Do we really need that shield on us right now? Let's think about the logistics of this. The DM just
But it
told
could be
us
worth
something.
some gold later.
Oh.
Well, it's also,
Handy haversack.
yeah, you can throw it in the haversack. You don't want to have it. You can put it on a mule or something, but you don't want to leave. It's a shield that can only be used by someone who worships one of the forbidden gods.
Mhm.
We don't want their
So you-
hands to get on it.
Yeah. You want to figure out how to destroy it. It's going to take you a little research.
I'll just keep it in the haversack.
Take it with us for now.
That way they can't track it if they can.
Are we ready to go chase these ones that killed the Baron down?
Let's do it. We know the direction. We know how far.
Are we going to take the horses or leave them?
In order to get that, I think it's a better idea to take the horses with us. Leaving them here, who knows what could happen to them.
Say that again? Oh, yeah. No. Okay, so I assume you're going to stay on the trails then?
Heading into the direction wherever Sorsha pointed out where the
Yeah.
the
Until we've-
ones that we're looking for are at.
Yeah.
If that
Until
happens
probably-
to take us off the trail, then
Well, to stay on the beaten path, right where they know we might be coming from,
Mhm.
kind of set us up to an ambush.
If you go very far off the trail, it's going to slow you down a lot. The only easy way, if you're trying to go fast, you'll want to stay pretty much on the trail because there are some places where it's pretty steep.
stay on the trail as far as we can until we have to veer off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys go for a ways.
Why don't we send the familiars on ahead since they're birds?
Yeah, if we're going now, I'm gonna cast the Pass Without Trace.
That only lasts an hour. And
Yeah.
as a ranger, you're pretty sure it's going to take you more than an hour to get a mile up the
Okay.
side of the mountain.
Hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Figure after an hour, you would stop. Source will open her
Reassess.
book, perform a ceremony for 10 minutes. You do that, and it seems that they haven't really moved, Sorsha. You're maybe an hour now away from them, guessing by distance and direction. The trail is getting a little rougher now. You can see on the map. There are some steep hills or steep valley sides.
Looks like so many valleys we've gone through before.
What are the odds?
So familiar.
I shared that information with the group. It doesn't seem
Okay.
to be moving. Did you let me know what their name is? Or did we already know the name?
The name of the one you have.
It was the red tiefling, I think, that got
If
hurt.
that's the blood we got.
That or the orc. I don't think the
We got-
purple
I
one
think
took
we
any
got both.
damage.
Yeah, we got the red tiefling and the orc. Those are the
You
only
know
two.
his name is Orphan. And he is not wounded any longer.
Ooh.
If you spend a couple minutes figuring things out, I figure you would.
Before when she did it before we took off, did we end up getting the vulnerabilities and everything?
No real vulnerabilities. If you take a few more minutes, you notice a tiefling, neutral evil, goes by Orphan. You know where it is. no real vulnerabilities or flaws. I mean, I'm not going over, personality flaws.
Mm.
And is no longer wounded because you guys had a long rest. So did he.
Shit out with the group.
And they're still up ahead about an hour.
Yep.
Well, as long as they're not moving, we got to continue to gain ground. Still in the same direction, yes?
Yes.
You estimate it's about an hour before you get to where they are. When are you going to cast Pass Without a Trace?
Within that, 15-minute mark, maybe?
I think that
15 minutes
probably
from
a
when
good
you hit
time.
them, or 15 minutes after you leave the hour mark?
I think
Did you
15
tell
minutes until we hit them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we're
probably-
about 15 minutes away from them, yeah. Well, and it's only 15 just in case there are anything else around there that we may not be aware of.
When do we want to get off the horses? Or do we
Yeah.
want to stay on them when we get there?
Oh,
Do you want to be
Sorry.
sneaky
Until-
on getting
well-
them, or what?
I'd say stay off the horses at the time.
The
yeah,
Pass Without
it-
Trace covers the horses too. But yeah, it's any creature that I choose.
okay.
Every
Well,
creature, technically.
use
But-
that to gain as much ground as we possibly can. And as soon as it starts to get rough or we have to get off of the trail, then we'll put the horses in a safe spot.
Cool.
And move on to where we can.
Yeah.
We'll do Pass Without a Trace, maybe 15, I don't know, maybe
15
10,
minutes out.
10 earlier.
Yeah. Visually will still be
Quite a
Noticeable.
ways. Yeah.
noticeable, but
So
Cool.
that's what we'll do.
We may want to make a plan for the battle too, because we've seen a couple of their tricks.
Well, we know that they can disappear. I have something for them for that. To make sure that we still can see them and that they wouldn't be able to benefit from being invisible anymore.
And I, for one, didn't fare well against that fog or whatever spell they
Yes.
cast.
I could drop Sickening Radiance on them again. Out of this debuff, and then
Would it be good for you to sneak up on them, Jovian, and cast your spell that you were talking about?
It would be if I can get within 20 feet of them.
could get more exact range if I sent my pseudo dragon up. It has blind sight, so I could just get a visual on them. And it works up
Actually,
to
no. All I have to be is within 60 feet of them. So
Cool.
if I can get within 60 feet of them, I can hit them, and then we can work from there. But I have to at least be in visual sight of them. I have to see them before I use it.
All right.
It'll benefit us too if I can hit them with it. But again, within 60 feet, we can sneak up as quickly as we can without them noticing. And if we can figure out a way to surround them, that would be helpful as well.
We have to make sure we get all of them, though. We have to know where all of them are before we do anything.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we can see, if we have all three of them, we can make our movements. But if we only see a few, one or even two of them, and one is missing, we need to make sure that we know where everybody is at.
Yeah, when we get to the 15-minute mark, I have my pseudo dragon just sweep the area because it'll have the pass without trace, and I'll have to take the hide action.
Okay.
That way, you could get visual on that part.
He flies around, and you see there is a kind of curving reverse S curve. Sure, you're familiar with it by now. Your character might not be, but you know this map. It's somewhat limited. He tells you, he flies around, comes back to you, tells you telepathically there's some weird hemisphere blocking up the entire trail up ahead.
Interesting.
Can
you see through it?
Nope.
Is this hemisphere within 30 feet of us?
No, not yet.
And you saw nothing else on the area around?
Nope.
Okay. I'll relay to the group what he saw. Spell magic on it.
Sounds about right. Sorsha can do it as well. How do you know how far ahead is it, Zealous?
Would I know how far ahead?
Yeah, you said you needed to be within 30?
Mm-hmm. To be
So
able
we
to detect
move.
magic.
Yeah, we detect or dispel.
I can do both.
Dispel magic is probably, since we know what it's. Move forward until we can get in the line of sight of the hemisphere, and then.
Do we want to get in position?
Detect.
Sorsha does not have dispel magic.
Oops.
Sorry.
What about Astalvia?
It's not prepared at the moment.
It said hemisphere. Do we know what it is?
While you guys are doing that, you hear a spell being cast.
I was gonna say, hide and wait.
You have to see where it's going.
Yeah, you hear but don't see.
Can I use a perception to?
Yeah,
See
once
the
we roll for
direction?
initiative, because
Uh,
at the start, Zealous' armor instantly glows red hot, and you take 24 fire damage, Zealous. And now we can roll for initiative.
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
so I got it.
Portia rolled a 19.
19.
Yeah.
10.
What did Jovian get? Oh, you're all worried about your dice. It's not that bad.
I rolled a 9.
I think everybody rolled low.
Great night. Great. Fine.
What did Zealous get?
Okay.
That's about right.
Okay.
I even had advantage on it too, and still got a 10. The lowest one I had was a 7
So initiative
That's
kicks
with
off.
advantage too.
with advantage.
I got 12.
Told you, my unlucky dice is not with me. This is about to be a long day.
Now you're pretty sure where this spell came from, but you can't see it exactly. But I need Estalia and Neris to roll dexterity saving throws. Yeesh.
That one was an 18. We all know it. Astalia.
What is going on?
Harris got a natural 20.
Not a natural 20, but
Oh,
thank you.
I
What
chose nothing on my side.
is what in the world?
Is weird.
Let me choose.
I was trying to adjust something, and then it somehow created an empty item.
Good. Daenerys made her save. Like, Astalia, go ahead and roll again because something weird happened with that.
Okay, there we go.
Either way.
Dean, could I cast Absorb Elements on the spell? I mean, on the fire damage I took? Reaction.
That was last round. I mean, once the round's over, it's kind of late to go back.
Well, all of my options went away to like.
So, Neris, you take 16 lightning damage, and Astalia, go ahead and roll your saving throw.
My little like row of things went away.
Lower right, you should see a arrow button you can push and should extend it.
Just roll d20. Nope.
Yeesh. Use the 8 from before.
You take
Well,
33.
brought to you by Only Crits.
I take what?
33 lightning damage. What
At least half of it was temp hit points.
True.
I'm going to put you back in here because something weird happened. There.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so you're still conscious. You see a bolt of lightning where that template is.
Up on the hill.
And
That's where I was gonna go.
Graham, it's your turn.
So I just saw Astalia take a buttload of damage.
Neris too. She took some, not quite as much.
Is
Neris
Astalia
Astalia kind of like toughed it out, and just took the lightning bolt to the chest. Well, Neris kind of ducked down a little bit.
does Astalia look like they're about to die?
You kind of all look like that right now, but you've seen worse.
She's all right.
All right, then I'm going to, and I'm not on the horse now, right? We
Correct.
said, okay,
The pony.
yeah, my pony. I'd like to move off to the side. Yeah, over here north of it.
Okay.
Let me find the pointer thing.
I guess see what is it not letting you?
I'd like to move there and then hold action until I see something to attack.
Okay. Sorsha, your turn.
All right. 1 second.
You gotta know where it is first.
Oh, I apologize, DM. Can I use my bonus action to hide or to stealth?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I am going to cast Dimensions Door, and I'm going to head to the top of the cliff.
Like here?
Yes.
Okay.
You bringing anyone with you, or is it just you?
Anybody want to come with?
And bring
Zealous
Patrick
will go.
with you? Or Zelda? Yeah.
Yeah.
Zealous.
Zealous, let's go.
Okay. You take
Mm,
Burning Man with you.
mm. So,
It's only bonus action stuff.
okay.
Anything else? Sorry.
I think that's it for me.
Okay. Let me see. Um.
We're ready. Once again, go to JohnPostTV.com, get your merch.
Baron's barbecue.
Baron's barbecue shirts now available.
So you two see a blue-skinned tiefling step out from the hemisphere, and she doesn't get to do what she really wants to do, but she casts synaptic static on a
What does that
20-foot
do?
sphere.
Can I counterspell? Since she stepped out?
Yep.
Boom. That's it though.
What level are you casting it at?
4th.
Okay, I need you to roll then.
$13.
Is that the flat roll?
Yeah. Did you need me to roll a d20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second.
Senior spellcaster ability.
That with your modifiers?
Plus.
Be your proficiency and charisma?
Yeah, so you roll a 13 on the die. Yeah, you counter it.
For modifiers, +5.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't know why I didn't add it. But
Supposed to have the +5.
it should,
Oh.
yeah.
And he steps back in.
Steps back in.
Solomon, your turn.
Now we know where they are.
Yeah.
You
Did
marked
we
that
all
spell
see?
off, right?
Okay.
So I was planning on going up to the ridge anyway, so I was looking that way. Did I see where the lightning came from?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll fly up to wherever that lightning was. Over here
Okay.
somewhere, right?
Yeah. You're stuck on it. You're flying there, right? So you can go there.
Yeah.
Lightning was about there.
Okay. And then we'll rage, of course.
Okay.
Of course, why wouldn't I not rage? And then I'll take a swing where I thought I saw the lightning.
Okay. You attack with disadvantage
Okay.
because you can't see it. Nice.
26.
You
Love it.
make a great swing, slice right through the air.
Oh.
Nothing there?
Nope.
All right.
You still have some movement left, right?
Yeah.
And you get 2 attacks per round, right?
Yep.
You can move a little bit and try again.
Yeah, well, let's go just up 5 feet and try again.
Another
Wait.
pretty good swing, cuts right through the air.
Alrighty. Well, come out and fight, you wuss.
Anything else?
That'll do it for me.
Jovian. I assumed you were mounted on Tala.
Yeah. I am going to. I'm gonna hop off of Tala.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality, and then give that 2d6 to Astalia, which it's not much, but you get 4. And then I'm do visually. Can I see Thatcher and everything from here, from where I'm at?
Not really. You know where they
Could
are,
from
though.
on top of that.
Because I wanted to hold my action for whenever that invisible one comes back into place. I'm gonna hit him with the fairy fire.
Okay.
Or do I have to be able to see them, or can they be invisible?
They can be invisible. You just target an area and hope you hit it right.
Just do it on top of me.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to do it next turn. Can't do it now. But
Why not? Oh yeah, because you cast a spell already.
bonus action, I'll just I'll cast Shillelagh, and then I'll move.
You have 15 feet of movement left because you're dismounted.
Let me move 15 to the eastern side, to where the cliff starts to lower out a little bit, and then I will hold there.
Eastern side or the western side?
Eastern, so it should be. I'm trying to think it over here.
Over there? It doesn't really level out over there.
Well,
You know from what you heard from the pseudo dragon, if you go this way, there's a level out point. You'll be. Do you want to go to where it's leveled out and closer to the tiny hut, or do you want to go to the right?
the closer to the right.
Okay.
And then I'll have Tala go up the cliff and stand next to Thatcher if she can, or get as close to Thatcher if she can.
Try an athletics check. Yeah. She's
17.
She gets about to there. So she gets on top of the cliff. She's in good shape for next round. Okay, Zealous.
Okay, I'm going to have my unseen pseudo dragon real quick to 60
I don't
movement.
know if your microphone is working because you sound distant. Just a heads up.
How about now?
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and roll a Constitution save at the start of your turn.
Okay. Sign.
So
Would you?
22.
Okay. You're able to grit your teeth and still function normally despite the fact that your armor is glowing red hot.
Yeah. Real quick sweep. Yeah, it has 60 feet of movement. Real quick sweep of the current ledge area that we're on. Go right through there. And then bank to go northeast 31 feet, and then
What are you doing?
east south, having my familiar sweep area.
Okay.
Since it has blind side of 10 foot range around it.
So when you're Point to where your familiar is going.
We'll go.
Okay. He lets you know that he is, because he can talk to you telepathically. He says she's right in front of me when he starts his turn. As he's turning, he's like, she's right there. And he turns back.
The first turn or the second turn?
Well, hang on a second. Because she gets an attack of opportunity.
Disengage action by my familiar.
What's that?
Disengage action by my familiar. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Did he say that before he started the move?
Doesn't specify that I need to.
You stated his action. He started taking his action, then to interrupt your reaction.
Movement isn't an action though.
But it's part of your thing. It's, you know, you get an action, a movement, and then a reaction.
Okay.
She does not have advantage because he sees her.
He's also invisible.
He misses, or she misses.
Okay.
But he doesn't tell you. He's flying pretty fast. He sees her within 10 feet. He doesn't see her at all until 10 feet. Then he suddenly sees her. You see him. Well, you don't see him because he's invisible too, isn't he?
Yeah, but I have the shared senses part of the familiar.
So did you use your action to see it?
I don't have to because it's bonded.
No, if you want to see through his eyes, you need to use your action to visualize through him. That's the way familiars work. You can see through his eyes, through his senses, but you have to use your action to do that.
So traits Super Dragon concealed another creature.
Yes.
Walk to a bonded companion substance of food.
One of them, but there's still, she's still in hemisphere here. And then there's only one there.
Companion can shed a magic resistance trait. At any time, for any reason, the Super Dragon can service Yeah, while the two are bonded, the companion can sense what the pseudo dragon senses as long as they're within 1 mile of each other.
Starting to sound a little bit more distant on the microphones. It's usually clearer, but
Let me see if it's different for Super Dragons, but I'm pretty sure with all familiars, it takes you an action to see through its senses. Yeah, so you can sense what he's sensing, but you don't share.
you
You can't
knows it's in
just
that
see what
area,
he's
but
seeing
can't
unless you spend an
visually see it.
action. So you know she's right around where he turns. She's right in that area.
Okay. Careful meta magic, sickening radiance, and I'm going to do that. Arcana. 6, 25 for the Arcana check. I will cast Fearful Meta Magic, targeting.
You rolled a 9 on your metamagic check, by the way.
Fair enough. Then what was the follow-up part of that?
Once we cast it, there's nobody in there. Everybody's going to be affected by it.
Is that enough to cast the spell when you roll a 9?
9 plus 6, which is 15. It would be no, so I do it, and I do a D4 to see what spell misfires and produces from that.
Okay.
D4. Or so Edward's Black Tentacles.
Oh, Everard's Black Tentacles. What's
And then
that's a square or a circle, sphere? No, circle. And actually, it's just black
20
tentacles
square.
because we want to avoid copyright infringement.
Fair enough.
It's just like we're using a handy haversack. We're using
Oh,
tiny
fair
knives.
enough.
They're the basic rules.
Okay, cool. So creature must succeed in doing so, or take damage and damage and spell. Okay.
The 20-foot cube or 20-foot square?
Square. Based upon the point.
20 foot, right?
Yep.
So I assume something like that.
Do it like one diagonal closer.
Yeah, right in front of me.
Not getting Thatcher, but like right there.
Okay.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be the other way? Don't you want it closer to me?
Yeah.
Which way?
Opposite way. So closer to Thatcher.
Okay. So like there?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That.
And she makes a saving throw, right? Con save or dex save?
That would be
when it comes into effect, and then when she starts her turn or something.
Fuck. Yeah, so it'd be dex save on that, and then they'll end up being restrained if they fail.
Oh, it doesn't do it yet. When it starts her turn.
Enters the affected area for the first time when it starts a turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when she starts her turn there.
Yep.
Anything else?
Then I will move. This is so much. Didn't go as planned. Right there.
Okay.
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Neris.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm battling my cat. So she's going to grab Astalia's shoulder and tell her, please don't die. And I'm going to cast Barkskin on her.
Okay.
Let's see. How do I do that? Double click. Cast spell.
There you go.
There we go. You have at least your skin gets all woodeny and barkish, and now you have an AC of 17.
Awesome.
And then I'm gonna go off here-ish. Wait, how high up is that?
You can clear it in normal movement if you do an athletics check like DC 15, or you can spend a full round climbing up. It's like 10 feet tall.
I'll try
Well, it took you 30 feet to get there. So, oh no, you have a little bit.
25. Yeah, I still have 10 feet.
Good. Roll an athletics check. No, you take a jump and grab at some rocks. You fall down, but you're not hurt or anything.
Okay, I'm just like sitting on her butt at the bottom. That's about it.
Okay.
If I'd still have an action, I'd maybe like at least have the bow out or something.
Yeah.
If I see anybody, I doubt anyone is going to come down here, but just in case.
Okay.
That's it.
So, dex save. What's DC on your spells?
18.
Okay.
Also, I had the same initiative as Neris.
Oh yeah, you. Hang on a second. Sorry, let me put you back in there. You go ahead and go now.
Okay. Guess she will just dash to get up here with her boots.
She had boots flying.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get to there.
Yeah. And I think that's all she could do for now.
Okay. So at the start of her turn, let's make sure I have the right person. So at the start of her turn, your armor stops glowing red hot.
Loses concentration. Sweet.
So you hear casting again.
Still invisible though.
Yep. He's not the one who casts greater invisibility. And Zealous, you take 23 more fire damage.
Absorb elements.
So you take half that?
Yep.
So you take 11 fire damage.
Ow.
And now it's Graham's turn.
Was it due to the heat metal again?
Yep.
Okay.
She recast it.
All right, it's Graham's turn.
Yep.
I'd like to walk up the face of the cliff here with my spider climbing shoes.
Okay.
And do I see anybody to attack?
Sure. Source is right in front of you.
I meant bad guys.
But you don't see.
Huh?
No, you don't see anybody to attack.
Okay, I would like to hold my action until one of the bad guys comes out, and I'm going to use my bonus action to hide in this bush right here.
Didn't you
Okay.
say one of them walked out of the hut?
Yep, and walk back in.
Put the walk back in.
Oh,
Is that what that is?
I
The
didn't.
hut?
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, it's a Lehman's tiny hut.
Oh,
Or, sorry, a tiny hut.
Yeah.
Just a generic tiny hut.
I'm going to hide in this bush here and hold my action until it shows itself again.
Okay. Sorsha.
I am going to move in front of Zealous, and with my longsword, I'm going to just do a sweeping 5-foot swing.
Okay. Are you trying not to hit Solomon or just.
Correct. It's
Okay.
I'm not trying to hit my people. I'm just
Okay.
trying to kind of
Poke in there and see.
see if anything's there to hit.
Okay.
So we've got a 19 to hit.
Doesn't seem to hit anything.
Not there anymore. Or at least in that spot.
Anything else?
Right here. Oh, wait a second.
No, that's it.
Okay.
Where? Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were right here. Oh,
So I can put the square in there. So we're looking like right there.
thank you.
Okay. Scram, you see a blue skin, a kind of light pink lavender skin tiefling step out from the tiny hut for a moment. You in action prepared, you're going to take your shot.
Yes, please. I will shoot it with my bow.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
I tried.
Not hard enough, Scram.
I'm in a
Jesus.
bush. There's stuff in my way. I didn't know it was going to pop out over there.
And she casts a spell. Any takers? All right.
Do it.
So I need Estalia, Scram, Tala, Zealous, and Solomon to roll intelligence saving throws. Actually, I don't need Zealous. Zealous, you got a 9 on your saving throw.
Fuck. Oh, it's caught.
Oh wait, that's what I rolled.
Scram got a
You rolled a
19.
9.
God damn.
So I have my modifiers on that.
Yep.
I got 3 with advantage.
Tala got a 16.
Okay.
I'm using Favored by the Gods at 2d4 on top of that. Trying it again. 7,
And what your final number is.
10. So I rolled a 9, so I would make it 19. So
Okay.
did I make it, DM?
Yes.
Okay.
So Scram and Zealous each take 21 psychic damage.
Damn.
And Estalia, Tala, Solomon, and Sorsha.
Did you make yours?
Oh, wait a minute.
You didn't ask me to roll.
Oh,
Does
sorry.
my uncanny dodge have that?
No, it's
Okay.
a psychic attack. Sorry, so Zealous and Scram, you each took 10, so I'll give you back 11. Wait a minute. No, I did already took it off. I saved it for you. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Because you had 13, so you get 8.
Scram's at 73 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. And Zealous, you get 11 back. So you're at 40. So for the next minute, everyone who failed to save subtracts a d6 from all attack rolls, ability check, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. And you can repeat the intelligence saving throw at the end of your turns to end the effect. Then she steps back in.
Not a D6. 6.
And Solomon, it's your turn.
So is that like an area effect thing, or if I move out of it, am I good?
No, it took effect. Your brain's still muddled, but
Gotcha. In the little tentacle area, is there a place where it looks like it's wrapping somebody?
kind of. And there are swirling tentacles. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Yes, roll perception check.
$16.
You think you know where she is.
Would I be able to get to her with my axe, or is she kind of
If
in
you
the
want to
middle?
step into the tentacle area.
I couldn't go around. She's kind of more in the middle.
You need to step into to hit her.
Gotcha. Well, I will use my bow then.
Okay. She's still invisible, so you have disadvantage still.
Oh, okay. Well, let me roll it again then. Let me roll another. Ooh, gotta exit that one. Another 20. So the first roll was 19. Second roll was 12 plus. What do I get with my longbow?
Is it 24 or so?
That was 2d12.
Oh,
Yeah.
2d20. So.
Yeah, it was a 12. They're both 12. 12 plus 2 plus 30 plus 2. That's what? 14, 16, 19?
That hits.
Woo! All right. Oh my gosh. Oh, not attack. Damage. Do. 10 damage.
Okay.
Is she visible now, or is she still
Nope.
invisible?
She's still invisible.
All right. Well, try to hit her again. 14 that time.
No.
Okay. Yeah, and then is the one tiefling went back into the hut. Okay. I'll just point. Shoot there. And that'll be it.
Okay. Jovian, your turn.
So, I mean, to start the turn, hit the Aura Vitality to give to Tala. I'm going to give her an extra 7.
Okay.
I'm going to get up, use my movement to try and get up on the top of that cliffside right there. Do I need acrobatics check or
Yes. Athletics.
athletics? Okay. Yeah, it's gonna Okay, not bad, not bad. 17.
Okay. You get up there.
See that everything is a bit of a shit show.
Well, did I need to roll another intelligence check?
Yes. To see if you can end the effect, the muddled effect.
What? 17.
Nope.
What?
Look in there and go, Thatcher, you saw her? She's in the middle. Right there. Yep, got it. Okay. So right in the middle where Thatcher's pointing, I'm going to throw in an ice knife, first level.
Okay. Still roll with disadvantage because you can't exactly see her.
No problem. So let me just roll 2d20s. So at disadvantage, right? So 3. Shit. No. That would be a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Well, it doesn't hit her, but she still has to take a dexterity saving throw of 19.
Okay. She does not make it.
So now she will get hit with 2d6 cold damage, which will be... Ooh, that's a good one. 10 points of cold damage.
Okay.
I would do the fairy fire, but I'm still concentrating on the aura vitality, and I think we need the healing at this point in time.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Paula gets up off the ground. What do you want her to do?
Does she have enough movement to get to the tiny hut?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have her go over to where we saw the tiefling step out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have Tala hold action to where she steps out or sees her step out or whatever. Again, she's going to bite at her.
Okay.
Where is she at on health, by the way? Just so I know.
You gave her back 7 hit points, so she has 7 hit points.
Oh, she was dead. Okay, good to know. Yeah. Yeah,
Not
awesome.
dead. She's just slightly dead.
She got one-shotted. Yeah, that's a problem.
Jovian, or sorry, Zealous, roll a con save. You're muted.
Because yeah. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh,
You do not suffer disadvantage on your attack rolls or ability checks for the turn.
Sweet. I will contemplate life. Okay. Maybe they're out of potent dice. They've used 2 of them on me. Why? I don't know. It's like targeting for some reason.
Why would they target the healer as the first one to take out? That's just crazy.
Could I? There's like a tree right beside. Could I duck out of her view, like behind the tree, but still put a spell right beside?
If you need to target her, she's going to be able to see the counter spell if that's what you're trying to accomplish.
Not really target her, just put it right beside her, but still be.
What spell are you thinking of?
It was probably Sickening Radiance. Yeah.
Now, does Ever's stay up even if you lose concentration on it? Because it's how does that work with your crazy?
It would just concentration would drop on it and transfer over to that one.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it stayed up automatically because it was an accidental spell that you cast.
That is a good question, actually.
I'm going to say it's going to drop. Otherwise, it's going to get too powerful for you to.
Yeah, I mean, they used the little potent thing on me. It's only their consequences.
You can intentionally fail checks and.
Yeah, so basically I would do Sickening Radiance right where they're at. It would remove their invisibility. They'd have to do save as soon as they enter. And it would be out of the view because I would be behind the tree. Could I do that?
You can try to get into this tree over here without falling off the cliff.
There's the one right behind me.
The only tree is one right here. You're under the leaves of a tree.
So I would just move.
There's a tree right at the edge of the cliff. You can try going over there, but there's a chance you're going to fall off the cliff.
So wait, what about the tree that I'm currently under?
Yeah, it's the leaves are over top of you. It's not hiding any at all.
So like the stump.
The trunk? The trunk's
Yeah,
right
the
here.
trunk. Oh, the trunk's over there.
Yeah, right. And that's right at the edge of the cliff.
Thatcher's right there. He's a big person. I want to hide behind Thatcher and use him as obscurement to cast Sickening Radiance right next to the little fucking caster who keeps canceling my shit.
Eventually, she'll run out of spell slots. Too.
I'm going to win this. She keeps fucking up my shit.
Hey, I can wait it out until they run out of spell slots.
I'll do careful so you can go talk to her and make friends. Is that doable, DM?
Yes, you're going to cast. You're hiding behind Thatcher.
Yeah, so like Thatcher
So she
right there.
can't- Okay.
See me all the way. And I'll just put the spell like
Okay. So you drop concentration on this, and your spell gets countered.
counterspell.
But you can't see who's casting it.
Still invisible.
Oh wait, she wouldn't be able to see me because that's why I hid behind Thatcher.
You assume you know which one you're talking about.
Oh.
There's more than one caster with counterspell.
They're pretty much all casters.
But wait, can they see at the top of the ledge? I thought they're like 20 feet up.
From where you are, it's like 10 feet tall. From where you are, one of them can see it. Especially, you're not sure where she is right now.
There. Okay.
Zealous is gonna get so angry he's gonna knock over a tree.
Yeah. No, that would be. Okay, so you can't see her. Fair. Fine. 2 sorcery points down. 1 spell slot. Nope. Yep. 2 spell slots down. Okay.
Is counterspell verbal?
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't he be able to hear her even
Yeah.
though she's invisible? So why couldn't he counterspell that then? If he's hearing
Because
it.
he already cast a spell on this turn.
You
can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same. Well, you can't. No, you can't.
Okay, you can do
No, sorry. You can't cast a leveled spell and a. If you cast a cantrip with your bonus action, you only cast a leveled spell. So yeah, she could try to counter it if he knows where it's coming from.
But I would know where it's coming from.
Roll perception.
Because
I,
my familiar
Melee
and-
combat.
I pointed out where she was after I hit her.
You haven't hit her yet.
I did hit her with the bow. Oh, the other one. Yeah. She's probably in the hut. That bitch.
Oh, so,
Oh,
well, they can't cast magic while they're in the hut. Unless
They
there's
can't.
some
They
other-
can't. Spell effects won't pass through the hut.
nothing can pass through
Spells
it.
and effects. Spells and effects won't pass through the hut.
Objects too.
Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. We'll do just bonus action. Have my invisible familiar deliver. To do training touch. Yeah. Familiar will deliver draining touch on them using that reaction. That will be, and they're restrained. Dirty 20.
They're not restrained. She's not restrained right now. You drop concentration on the tentacles.
Yep.
Okay. So the 20 then.
Okay, that hits. What did he roll in the die?
I rolled a 10 plus 10.
Does he use your modifier when he's using his reaction to cast a spell?
So
Yep.
This is for a water thing.
I cast it as if I was in his space.
Okay.
So they would have, let's say, 26, 13 points of damage, and they have disadvantage on their next saving throw. Like
Okay.
Constitution check, they have to make to hold heat metal.
All it takes is a 10, though.
Hmm.
All she had to roll was a 10. So she was able to maintain concentration.
Okay. Fair enough.
Stalia.
Is the purple one still outside of the hut?
Mm-hmm. It was invisible. She was invisible, and then she cast a spell.
So I can see her.
Yep.
Okay, I would like to attempt to cast Hold Person on her.
Okay. DC 19 wisdom. She doesn't have.
How is the other one not visible if she's cast spells on Zealous?
There are 3 casters. Okay. She appears held.
Okay. That's it for her turn then.
Neris.
All right. And you said I could use just my movement to get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you roll athletics checks, you can get up there just with your movement. If you want to take the safe route, you can take a double move and get up there.
I'll try athletics.
Okay.
A little better. 11.
So you don't completely fail the athletic checks, but it takes you your whole movement, your whole round to get up there. But you're up the top of the cliff now.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Okay. Bonus action.
Oops.
Celis, you take 23 more fire damage.
Reactions into dark elements.
How much does that save from you?
Uh,
Is it reduced by half?
20, 23, yeah.
11, so you get 12 back. Okay, Scram.
I thought she was a
I would like. I would like to move towards the tiny hut, I guess.
Okay,
There's nobody over here to my east that I visible, right?
correct. Everybody over here is invisible.
I'm gonna move towards the tiny hut.
Okay, if you're gonna jump off the cliff, do an acrobatics check.
I would just walk down.
What's a cliff?
He's got the shoes now.
Yeah.
Oh,
spider
yeah.
climb.
Okay, you can get to there with your move.
And that's within 10 foot of the. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll just wait, hold my action until something comes out.
You see somebody right here who's held.
I don't see anybody.
You should.
Not on boundary. Nobody's visible.
No, that's
There's
why I
a
didn't
giant-
attack them.
Yeah, there's a
But she
giant
should be
black
visible.
pillar.
Same. That's why I went up the
Nope.
cliff.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, there's a giant black pillar.
She wasn't visible until right then. So now she's
So we can see both of the red and the purple tiefling.
the red one is inside the hut, so you can't actually see him. You can't see inside the hut. You should be able to see through the walls.
No, it
The
just looks like
purple
a
tiefling?
giant black pillar.
What's that?
The purple tiefling?
No, he's not.
I'm sorry.
That's
Sorry.
Yeah, purple, lavender. I don't know. I'm not.
She's the one who's held.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
And
I will
she's outside of the hut. So who's the one that's near?
The orc.
Oh, the orc. Okay, so I don't even see the orc there. That's why I was-
Yes.
You
So the
assume that's her.
half-orc's
You haven't
invisible.
seen her at all this encounter.
So the
All right,
half
since-
orc is the invisible one.
Since I see her, I'll take a shot at her
Okay.
with my bow. Since I can't
At advantage because she's held. So you have sneak attack.
advantage with 2d6. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Sick.
That's with advantage. That stinks, man.
I rolled a 7 and a 5. Yeah, real good. And then damage with sneak attack. $11 damage.
Jeez.
Yeah. Dice are my favorite.
Anything else?
Bonus action, can I hide in something here, like the rocks or something around here?
Not really. There's nothing right there for you to hide. If you had some movement, maybe, but
Okay. That's my turn, thanks.
okay. Sorsha.
Okay, so I can see the purple tiefling, right?
You can't from where you are right now, but you saw Scram kind of scramble out. You have an idea where she is. You saw Stalia cast a spell on the west side of the hut.
The orc is in front of that chick,
Okay.
but invisible.
If I were to move near Solomon or Thatcher and then try swinging my longsword again,
Hit the thing that is held.
I
You
will
get
do that.
advantage.
So move to the edge of the cliff. Hang on.
I will move to the edge of the cliff. Thank you guys. And then I will cast
here,
Eldritch
and you can see a
Blast.
target now. Just over here, get a real good shot, and you have advantage because she's held.
We've got a 27 to hit.
Oh, that misses. Yeah, that hits.
He's like,
Oh,
that hit.
damage for the first one will be 12.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
28 to hit.
Yeah.
And 9 damage for the second one.
Okay. You see a pair of hands reach out of the hut and pull the lavender one back in. Yeah.
Does that end the
Solomon.
spell?
What's that?
Does that end the hold?
Roll an Arcana check. Oh, wow. Okay. No. You're pretty sure that once you cast a spell that affects someone, the spells and effects won't pass through it. So that means if you cast a fireball at the hut, it won't go into the hut, and you can't cast a fireball out of the hut. But if you cast a spell like, say, heat metal, and then go inside the hut, as long as you're maintaining concentration, the spell will keep taking effect.
Okay.
So your whole person's still in effect until she makes a saving throw.
All right.
Solomon.
I will go over to where I shot the person that was in the tentacles.
Okay.
And then I'll try to make a swing there, see if I hit anything.
Okay. You don't.
Oh, okay. Well, I will. I'll get my bow out and then wait, and if somebody pops out, either the hut or the other one, if I see them casting a spell, I'll shoot toward them.
Okay. Jovian.
Start off with, or do I have enough movement to get at least within 30 feet of Tala?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do that. Probably like halfway. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
She's gonna get 10 extra health points,
Okay.
and then I am going to cast. Thatcher, you've taken some damage, yeah? Some?
He's at 100.
Yeah, don't worry about me, dude.
Well, either way, this is something that I'll have to do because it'll do an area, and I'll see if I can hit. So I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom. In that same area where I threw the ice knife.
Okay.
So it's going to cover a 10 feet sphere or radius. And they got to make a 19 Constitution saving throw.
Spell doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay, so then on top of that, yeah, Thatcher doesn't have to if he doesn't want to, but you can roll one of your unspent hit dice and gain number of hit points equal to the roll plus my spellcasting modifier, which would be plus 11.
So you have full hit points.
I'm
Beautiful.
full health.
So they are not in the area that they were before they moved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Tala's still waiting to bite somebody.
Well, you can see inside the sphere, correct?
No, they can see out, but you can't see
but
in.
we can't see in. Okay.
Guerrilla warfare.
She's at 17 points, right?
No, she's at 17 now because I gave her 10 extra.
I'm at 29.
Yeah, thank you for letting me know, Zealous Appreciation.
His armor's still glowing red hot too.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I'll take
If
care
you
of
want to
myself.
go to the range 8 hit
Where
points, it
you
goes from
were.
100 to 108.
I didn't know how worse for where you were. My bad.
His armor's on fire, basically.
The guy who's taking all the fucking hits and getting everything tanked and countered is on right now.
These casters hate you, Zealous.
Hey,
I'm
going to run out of spell slots. And then the tiny hut is going to disappear after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, you got 8 hours.
They won't.
They could recast
won't-
it inside. I hope they
they
take a
won't
long
have
rest when I'm dead.
They won't have enough time to long rest.
I hope they full guerrilla warfare on you.
Okay.
Tala's
And I'll
gonna
just wait here
Wait a
for
second.
him.
she's gonna hold an action until she sees something.
Okay.
Barbarians.
Roll a con save.
You've
I
been
do
doing
my
good so far.
intelligence save again.
Sure.
It'll crash out. 22.
Okay. You do not take
Take
disadvantage
that.
on anything.
Oh, net 20. Woo!
Okay, so you're no longer muddled.
Ooh.
Oh, should I have done that too?
Sure.
Another save?
Yep. Just end the muddled effect.
Now I do my counter itself, so.
Yeah, your thoughts are still muddled.
Waters either see invisibility or spell magic. I'll do same maneuver with familiar. It's gonna take the disengage action first.
Okay.
Yeah. Same. I'll draw it out before action, but talking myself. 10-foot radius out. Now over. Bang. I'm assuming it's a ledge. And
It kind of flattens out there. He goes all through that area. I see where your pointer is. He doesn't see
Yeah.
anything.
cool.
I mean, doesn't see anything invisible. He's seeing things, but no
Yeah.
threats.
Maybe she's out of spells, 3rd level spell slots.
She wasn't casting that spell at 3rd level. Hey, Stalia.
Dispel magic on Tiny Hut. I'm going.
Okay. Casting at 3rd level? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom.
I will take my arrow shot at them.
Tala will take her
Which
bite
one?
attack as well.
At the one
I'm in
that's being
danger.
held.
Okay.
because she still has slow.
Bonus action, real quick, and cantrip cast
21.
training touch. Well, I don't know.
So 7 damage to the purple one.
Drain touch. Isn't
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
Ray of Frost. That's too. Bonus action cast.
that's wait. Are you using quicken spell?
Yep.
Okay.
Tala rolled a 19 to hit.
I should move to attack this guy. Okay, that hits.
21 to hit on him. The
Which the red skin one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the one help.
What's Tala's damage for the bite? Is it 2d6? Or is it how much?
Let me look. Yeah, 2d6 plus 3.
2d6 3. So 6. 13 points of damage, and they have to make that strength saving throw or get prone.
Okay. More importantly,
It'll be 20 points of freezing damage, cold damage,
okay.
and his movement's reduced by 10.
Okay. Stalia.
Did he make the strength saving throw?
Oh, I've got to roll that one. Hang on.
And the cons.
Yeah, con save he made.
Oh, sorry.
No, he is prone.
Sweet. Go, Tala.
Okay. I will cast Chromatic Orb at the red tiefling.
Okay. It's a disadvantage now because he's prone. You're doing a range spell.
That's fine.
Ooh.
That just barely hits.
Nice.
Nice. And I'll do lightning for that.
Okay. How much damage did it do?
Damn.
10.
Okay. Okay.
And just keep in mind, everybody, the purple one is still being held.
And you see the half orc pop back into existence, or where you see her. Neris.
All right. Neris is going to see. I was going to shoot at the purple tiefling, but I'm going to go for the orc that just popped up.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
They weren't anywhere. She ran from here inside the bubble.
And then I will be taking 2 shots at it. With my sharpshooter
Okay.
active. Did it roll?
No.
Let me hit it again.
Untarget her. Then,
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
now.
Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, it has the minus on there. Oh.
So your first arrow sails past her head.
One more time.
Oh, that hits.
All right. So this is going to be nice.
Ooh. Okay.
Did we get one or two?
Just one.
Well, just one. Okay. So 27 points of damage.
Okay.
And then she's gonna back up as far back as she can go and just kind of like try her mask.
That's
Can you
wild.
share the battle map
Yeah.
again so we can put that up?
Kind of like dip behind the shrubs.
Okay.
Be super grateful she's wearing no metal.
Okay. On her turn. Look at something. You can take. Okay. So she reaches down, holds on to the lavender skinned tiefling, and disappears. There's a puff of red smoke, and they're both gone.
Did she cast something?
Mm-hmm.
Can we counterspell?
Sure, you try.
I'll do it at 4th level.
Okay.
Third.
What's that?
I'll do it at third at first.
Okay. When you start casting counterspell, he counters your counterspell.
He is in Zealous?
Dog.
No, Orphan.
Oh.
He counters
Are you about to
whose?
do a counterspell.
Which
train
one does he
again?
counter?
He counters hers, counters Stalia's.
Okay.
So Zealous get a counter spell as well, so now
Yeah, that would be. It's 21.
Okay, hang on, let me make sure I'm doing this right.
I heard you like counterspells, dog.
just let it get to my
Okay.
turn. Just let it get to my turn.
Ugh.
Bro, you could have been a spider
Sure.
or anything right now.
Yeah, so you're able to counterspell that counterspell. Okay. Graham. She is
Fine,
going
she's
to.
in a great mood.
I can't.
I was
Graham,
muted,
what are you
sorry.
doing?
The blue is still prone, right?
The
purple
red
one's
one is
still prone.
brown.
Oh, I'm sorry. The red with the blue.
This
shawl.
guy's, yes.
Yeah, he's still prone. I'm going to move up to him
Okay.
15 feet.
Okay.
Should be 5 feet away from him. I'm going to stab him with the new rapier that I have.
Okay.
The bearings are
So this is an advantage.
Gotta test it out.
Stick him with the pointy end. $25 to hit,
That hits.
and then damage plus 2d6.
Who's up?
22 damage.
Oh, good gracious. Okay, describe how you finish him off.
With my burnt hands, I hold the rapier, grimacing the whole time, and I stab him through the neck into the heart
Okay.
God.
with a little sigh of pain. With that, I would also like to what is this? Man, I haven't used action surge.
Okay.
Clicking that, and I would like to attack the purple on the left,
Okay.
and no advantage on that, right?
It is. It's a critical. She's held.
She's held.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
so-
That's it is.
So I do. Okay, so and
But no sneak
I-
attack because you already used it on your
I
turn.
already used this turn. That's right. Okay. I have advantage to attack. Sorry.
Auto crits.
$28 to hit.
That hits.
$15 damage.
Describe how you drop her.
Come on, scram.
All right. Since
Hell yeah.
one hand killed the red guy, I reach over, like with the other hand, stab her with the other hand, grimacing like, "Ow, it hurts so bad." Same way through the heart, just grimacing the whole time. With my bonus action, I would like to move. I would disengage.
You already used your. Oh no, you action surge. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Disengage from whom?
That's why I was wondering if I'd have to from the orc or not.
She's more than 5 feet away from you.
Perfect. Then I'm going to just move up here and try to hide in this little bush up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make your athletics check.
I don't have to. I have a spider
Spider
boots.
boots.
Oh,
Yeah. Thank you. That's my turn.
Sorsha.
I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on the orc, half orc.
Cast what?
Eldritch Blast
Okay.
with 24 to hit.
That hits.
15 damage for the first one.
Okay.
21 to hit for the second.
That hits.
And 15 damage for the second.
Describe how you drop her.
Ooh, just a good old sizzle, just right
See?
in the face.
I told y'all to wait it out.
First Tala. That was worse.
Okay. You now have 3 disabled casters in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you want to try to keep any of them alive and question them, or
Yes.
Spare the dying on the half board.
okay.
Scram would like
Do
a
we need
rifle.
to
Tie them all up first.
all the things to not let them be casters.
I will do that.
Start
Jeez.
breaking fingers.
Cutting off hands, sever tongues, gouge out eyes.
Are you gonna stabilize them first?
Yeah.
No.
Should we tie them up and break and do all the stuff we need to do first before we?
Stabilize them first. Stabilize them.
Hang.
He can cast.
Friends, if you let
can
me
actually
kill
cast-
them.
2 spare the dyings around. One is a bonus action, one is a regular.
Oh yeah.
So you stabilize all of them pretty quickly before they die. Estalia, while you guys are searching, you're excited to learn that Orphan is a wizard and he has a spell book.
Oh,
You're all searching for treasure. She's like, a book.
Is Thalia going to take that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is all you.
So, how do you guys question the three of them?
Should we take our break and then we can chat on it
I like that.
Yeah, we're way
on
over
Facebook.
time.
I was
These
say we're
combats
kind
have
of past that point,
like
but
No,
2 hours.
no, we don't. We don't have that kind of time. We're past that point.
Okay.
Yeah, we got like 45 minutes left.
Yeah,
Alright.
doesn't make any sense to do a break to just come back for 30 minutes.
Let's quickly figure out how you guys want to question these.
Definitely want to ask who do they work for.
How many
Are you
more do they
questioning them all at
have?
the same time, or what are you doing?
I speak orc, so
Separate them.
I can
Ooh.
Use them against each other.
speak to her in orc. I doubt the other two. I don't know. The other two might know her. Know it.
We can just bind, gag, blindfold. I can telepathy with them. They're my familiar. And we just
These are all,
have-
leveled characters. They all speak common.
Okay.
It's a half orc.
separate and then revive one at a time.
Okay, who
Kill
you
them.
who are in first?
Tala and Jovian are going to go to the purple tiefling.
Oh, take all items off of them first.
Yeah. Do the same for the purple tiefling.
I'm told she's lavender.
Okay, lavender.
Full inventory check.
Yeah, not a single one. Cut off the hands.
How many times did you? I guess question. How many times did you heal Solomon during that fight?
Like twice.
Once?
Because Zealous is at 29 out of 72, minus
Oh,
the
so-
13 temporary hit points.
So I've got 6 more. I've got 6
Yeah.
more. So let me get.
If it's not too much of an inconvenience, I'm.
Let me get you.
His
so-
armor was literally glowing red hot.
Here's a.
I'm getting seared while I'm like,
Solomon
okay,
has a
I'll have
scratch
about
on
more.
his cheek. Let me get that for you.
So you're getting 6. So here's the first one. That's 7.
You have
Stella is
water
also at
skin,
13.
bud. Yeah, you might want to heal the wizard too.
Keep it up. Keep it up. You
Oh,
don't need
that's
intelligence when I'm done.
Okay. So there's 6. I'm gonna give 3 to Zealous and 3 to Astalia. So 7. That was you, Zealous. I'm gonna give you 2 more. There's another 10 for you, and another 3.
Got it.
Astalia, here's your first one. Good God, I'm sorry. 2.
I was
For a
joking.
wizard, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's like half.
8.
Dude, I was gonna say that.
You get that? 8.
Yeah.
And the last one, 6.
Awesome.
Scram has some potions of healing. If y'all
Yeah.
want more.
I am at full now.
Okay.
There you go.
You shouldn't be.
Because I think I healed her one other time in the beginning.
Did you? Or, anyway.
So Stalia,
Um,
you're good.
Okay, so
Oh wait.
Jovian and Tala are questioning the female tiefling.
I'm over by the orc, half orc.
Okay. Solomon's with the female half orc.
Are you putting us in the bushes together,
I don't
Dan?
know. What do you want to do? I'm trying to-
Jesus. Solomon.
She's blindfolded, so she can't really see what you're doing anyway.
Oh. Mm.
I'll go with Thatcher.
Okay.
Wait, no, I don't think I am at full. You're right.
I'll go talk to the red one. He could be my friend.
So before Zealous walks away, Naris puts her hand and says, "Hey, you need to calm down." And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, and I gave you 18.
Damn.
It feels much
Right.
better.
That's
Still pissed from getting owned with all those spells.
Do I hear that from Jovi? Because I am calm, cool, collected, and I will not act out of anger and violence.
Okay.
Bro.
So,
Making a hot metal joke.
Zealous, you kind of shake the tiefling a little bit. He comes to. Where's Odilcia?
They're dead. They're all dead.
What? What?
Yeah. It's just me and you, buddy. We're gonna have a good talk.
I didn't want to go this far.
Well, we're here now. And either start talking, tell me whatever was going on, and whatever sent you. I want to know all the spicy details. Or I'm gonna start taking your fingers and toes.
Go ahead. I don't care. Kill me.
I wonder how many times you can meet death before you start wondering if it's still you. I can bring you back several times. I'll send you straight to hell so they can exploit the torture. Could I do an intimidation check?
Sure.
Happiness makes the world go round. 18, 4, 23.
Okay. He seems to be really resigned. He's not really too much scared. He's just given up now. He's broken, but he's not really scared. He's like, I was just here for Adelcia. She was working with that half-orc. They had some grand plan. I don't know. They didn't tell me the details.
Well, if you help us
Okay, in the
out,
meantime,
I'll go bring her back.
Jovian and Tala are questioning Odilsa.
I have Tala right next to her, just growling.
Okay.
I've got Alminius. I still have my shillelagh up, so I still have it basically up to her head.
You've had to recast at this point, but
That's fine. So, your friends are gone. It's just you. And you can make an easy choice, or you can make this more difficult. You're going to tell us who you work for and why you were targeting us. Start quickly. Tala's getting anxious.
Who's Tala? Remember, she's blindfolded.
And Tala starts growling right next to her ear.
Oh, yes, you're a giant wolf. Now, what was the first question again? I'm sorry.
Who do you work for?
Well, make sure I got this right.
The what?
Make sure I get this right.
That's an interesting read.
Do you want to know who I work for, or who she works for?
Who all of three of you work for? There were three of you here. Two of them are dead, and it's just you. Who did you three work for?
Well, it's an alliance. We don't all work for the same god, but they are coming together. And it means you don't have any hope of success. Perhaps you'd like to come to our side.
For who I represent, it doesn't matter if there are more than three of you. You will not succeed. And we know it's Sylvanus, or we know it's Satanus. We know it's Beelzebub, so who is this third god you speak of?
No, those are the two. I work for Beelzebub, and Golgeneer works for Sathanus.
So you work for Beelzebub, the orc worked for Satanus.
Yes.
Who did the wizard work for?
He works for me. Or he did, I suppose. Unless he's still alive.
No.
You could put him out
Judging
of misery. He won't be much use to you.
It's okay. We have somebody we know who is talking to him that would love to get out frustrations and use him as a piñata. So that's fine.
Was it the little boy we set on fire?
You'll never know.
No, what?
So what is the plan?
Oh, just to delay you.
To delay.
Yes.
So they used you as a pawn knowing that you could more than likely perish.
Oh, it was a near-run thing. We did take out one of yours. He was some sort of noble, wasn't he?
Yes, a noble no more, but you still have the 7 of us to deal with. And that's more than enough for you to be able to handle, I can promise you that.
Oh, well. I'm pretty sure we've done enough. When you get to the temple, you'll discover what I mean. In the meantime, Sorsha and Solomon are questioning the half-orc.
Mm-hmm. I'll give her a little water out of my water scene.
Should drink some.
Good cop, bad cop, what is this?
I feel that you deserve a little respect before you die. But
Thank
before you die, maybe you may tell us where you are from and how many more there are.
How many more there are serving
Yes,
Sathanas?
At least at
Countless.
the temple that we will encounter.
Oh, you have no idea what awaits you in the temple.
How about you give us the idea?
Do you even know what that temple was for? She can't see a nodding. Sure, she's blindfolded.
Oh, yeah. We have some idea. I'll put her hand up. Yeah.
The veil between the worlds is thinning.
This thing we
Before
have heard.
we left, we saw some of what was coming through. You have no chance of success now.
Oh.
We already killed your leader. Did we kill the other one? I can smell his flesh when it cooked. Is he done yet?
My brother is much more resilient than you know. But you don't realize we have a whole slew of people that are coming to set up a town there.
A town? Oh, that will be some good food for the things coming out of the temple.
We will take care of them, as will the paladins that are coming with the townfolk.
Oh, I understand paladins are extra flavorful. Meanwhile, Zealous is still questioning Orphan.
If you tell me right now, I will go make sure that she's at least alive. Maybe I'll even speak on her behalf.
Now he seems kind of nervous. She's alive?
Yeah, but she's right there on the tipping point. Strong breeze might send her to the next life. But, again, you tell me once I need to know, and she'll live.
We met. She and I came to the temple. We were sent here. That's where we met Golden Hair. We were told to delay those who were coming.
What is at the temple?
What?
What is at the temple?
Do you know what the temple's for?
Yes, I've already figured that out a
Now,
long time ago.
now that the veil's been weakened, they're already starting to bring things through. It's ugly.
Yes, but you need that to fall. You need the Druid's Grove to fall. And the other points too. but it hasn't.
I've already seen giant beasts come through. They're not of this world. They're ready to defend the temple. I'm afraid you're too late. You just join our side. It's the only chance we have. This world's going to be under their control soon.
No, afraid not. We're going to lose it. And I will be the last one standing no matter what. Now, as I promised.
Your familiar is on your shoulder and purring.
I know. I'm going to take him over to see his beloved.
Okay.
Let me cast Inflict Wounds as I pull him up so he can see his beloved.
So you take his blindfold off?
Yeah.
Okay, roll saving throw. No, just kidding.
Oh.
So you kill him?
Yep.
Okay.
What'd you guys find out next?
I yell at Zealous from where we're at. Still working on it. Go and ask
That's all
her.
for my part.
What do you know is waiting for us at the temple?
Well,
Oh. Giant demons. They're hungry for flesh. They love breaking open mortals and sucking out the marrow of their bones.
Yes. Cute tactics. Understand. Whatever. I know the gods are bringing, or the forbidden gods are bringing you together, but who is the leader here? There's somebody leading you guys. Who is it?
I suppose Golgeneer is the more religious of us.
Can you spell out the name, please?
Goljinir.
So Golgeneer is your leader.
Is
And
she
are all-
still alive?
Maybe not. I don't know. Again, we've had friends here who have been a little bit angry with what we've had to deal with from the three of you, so I wouldn't necessarily count on it. But let's keep the focus here, because as much of a facade as you love to put on, I know that you are worried about your friends. You wouldn't be asking about them if you weren't.
And what's your point?
The point is, you're going to give us all of the information that you possibly can. You've told us things are waiting. You've told us all of the monsters and yada, 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 yada. It's nothing that we haven't heard or seen before. We've got your leader. We've got a lot of the information that we need. But what I'm still confused is, why the delay?
So that more things could come through the portal. The longer you have delayed, the more and more allies have come through.
I know it's not just two of the forbidden gods. Who else is being involved here?
You don't know much about the forbidden gods, do you?
I know they normally don't like to work with each other, and yet here we are.
Don't normally. It's been centuries for them to form this alliance. It might only last a few weeks. But once the veil is completely torn and the demons flood through, they should be able to maintain the peace between themselves long enough to divide this world.
And we're talking all of the forbidden gods.
No, are you?
We're just two.
Just the two. What do you do?
What do I do?
Are you that big dumb barbarian we saw?
No, I'm not. And I take the
He's too tiny.
You're not the
before
one
he
being cooked.
before she even gets another word out. I look at Tala, give the head movement, and she rips her throat.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Do you have any questions for her, Sorsha? Before I finish.
I feel like I've heard enough.
You didn't hear what we said.
Oh. Um. Good.
You're good.
I've heard enough from what we did earlier.
From what?
Veil
person
thinning. No chance of success.
You want to ask what other gods that could be working other than the two?
It's just the two.
So far as we know, that's
It's
the
just
only
the
information
two.
she knows.
So,
you can go and roll a religion check, Jovian.
Religion.
Oh Jesus.
Damn.
Natural one.
Oh.
It's sponsored by Only Crits.
I mean,
We have some sort of banner and theme music every time we roll one.
all right. Well, I'll just let her know. You will soon meet your god. Yeah. Because my god is ready to take you. And I'll come down with my axe. Take her out.
Look at us committing war crimes.
And down she goes.
Group huddle.
Does Thatcher get the extra hit points for that?
hey.
There we go.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Good
I
roll.
need.
Hey,
Oh,
Temporary
9
hit
temporary hit points.
Yeah, look at that.
So we all huddle up and start talking what was said.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as far as we know, there's only two of these gods working together.
We have only seen proof of both. We have not seen proof of any others.
Well, 2 is also probably enough right now.
Yes. So
She was
think-
also talking. She was also talking about a delay.
yes,
Oh, yes. The veil
Registry
apparently
of the
consumed.
Veils.
yes. From what you told, it sounds like we should head to the temple in haste. Try to cut down the buildup of these creatures.
Is there anyone here who can be able to send a message to the capital?
Zealous gun.
You guys already talked about this. If you want to
That
take
was-
some time, he could send the Baron's body back.
DM, out of character, since I'm not going to be here next week, can Scram take the body back or something like that?
You're going to be here next week?
Yeah, that's the 16th. That gives Scram an excuse not to be here.
I already have
Have
an
him run
excuse.
back to.
That's the week after.
Zealous for promise.
So you guys, you could actually see kind of the top ridge of the mountain. And as you're looking, you see something flying down towards you.
Fuck.
It looks like a manticore. You've seen these things before, but this thing is not natural. You can tell there's something wrong with it.
First point.
Let me go ahead and roll initiative.
Can we notice what's unnatural looking about it?
Looks like it's been fiendishly influenced.
Sorcerer rolled at 18.
14.
Uh, 16.
Scram got
Roger.
an 18.
Okay, so this thing comes flying down, and Astalia, you see it first. It does not look friendly. It's a it's a lion body with a humanish head, bat-like wings, has a long tail with spikes on it, and it looks fiendish. It's not. I mean, you've seen these things before, and it's worse than anything you've seen before like this.
How high up is it?
30 feet. It's coming down to attack you guys.
Okay.
It's about 120 feet from you.
Guess I will do Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay. That is.
Beauty.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. He flies a little ways, sees Scram up there, and launches a tail spike at him. It's you.
Can I take the reaction for shield and cast shield?
Sure. So it doesn't hit, but he gets another one. That one misses too, because of the shield. 27 still hits.
You're right.
Silver barbs.
Who's casting that?
I will. Reaction on that. Okay. Scram.
Okay, so he has to reroll the attack. Oh, how far?
Yep.
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
So rerolls.
Yep.
So 26 still hits. So you finally take some damage. So 21 piercing damage to Scram.
Does
And-
my new level half that? Cunning, whatever it was.
You already used your reaction to cast shield.
Can he dodge when attacker that attacks? You can use your react. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
You can, and need a con save.
guess it depends.
Oh,
11 for the con save.
Okay. So you take 4 poison damage.
How much damage do I take total?
25. So you are poisoned, and you missed the saving throw by more than 5, so you're unconscious too.
shit.
It really sucks that he saw me up here because as I was doodling around up there, I wanted to be stealth, but everybody was talking.
Sorry.
That's all right. I just don't like talking over people.
And yeah, Scram. Sorsha.
I'm gonna hit it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
First one will be a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits. Just barely. A little more than barely, but
Damage is 12 for the first one.
okay.
Say something,
Second
tell
one.
us.
Second one will be another dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
And 13 damage.
All right. Zealous.
You still sound distant on your microphone as well, too.
Oh, okay. That. That's why I was looking at the background. I will get closer. Did Scram use the silvery barbs advantage on the con save? Because you could have.
I don't remember.
I'll do.
Scram.
He's muted.
Be easier if he's down for the next week. So.
No.
Oh, okay. Suggestion on the man's support. I need a wisdom saving throw. As I say, prostrate yourself till I grant you salvation.
Read the spell description on suggestion.
The entire part, or
Target and
you suggest a course of activity and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner that it sounds reasonable. Obviously, I can't ask it to mutilate itself. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed, choose the course of action you describe to the best of its ability. It will continue for the entire duration. If the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends. You can specify conditions that will trigger special activity during the duration. For example, Warhorse given, etc. If you or any of your companions damage the target, the spell ends.
And creatures can't be charmed immune to this effect, first of all. But also you're trying to tell a fiend to prostrate itself in front of a cleric of a one of the deities that is served.
It's the whole giving a Warhorse away, and they're like 750 gold.
Yeah,
salary.
it's different than he's also immune to charm, so
Oh,
your spell fails. Joey, do you have a second?
Yeah, a bonus action, quicken, and I'll do booming blade.
On whom?
Is the man support on ground level now? Or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Ray of Frost then.
okay.
22 to hit.
That hits.
18 points of cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10.
Okay. Jovian.
Manticore's pretty close. I am going to cast Blight on the Manticore.
Con save.
Con save of 19.
He does not make it.
Beautiful. Roll a bunch of damage. Roll a bunch of damage. Oh, that's a good amount of damage. That's
Just necrotic
39 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to wild shape into the Allosaurus.
Okay.
Manticores fly.
You can fly, Jovian. Turn into something that flies.
Oh shit! Yeah, fuck. I can't take it back, huh?
Until you're
No,
around.
I was gonna say I have something for that actually.
I'm gonna try to turn into Quetzalcoatlus. The big thing.
Yeah, the Quetzalcoatlus one. That's one.
Flying spider.
That requires a check, right? You haven't done it yet?
Yeah, that'll require one check. Let's see. Come on, unlucky dice. And you're gonna stay fucking unlucky forever. That's an 8.
Okay, it fizzles.
Yeah.
Tala's gonna try and roll an athletics check, jump up there, see if you can. No. Solomon. Flying boots time, I assume.
Yeah, this is literally why I bought them. So I will rage first, so I have the movement to get to it. So yeah. And then it should be exactly 65 feet away.
Yep.
And I'll fly right over to it. And then ooh, do I want to try to wrestle it down? Ooh, no, I'll just hit it.
Oh, so close.
17.
Nope.
That doesn't.
Damn.
Well,
Get her
I guess-
quickly here.
I know, right?
That'll hit.
Yeah, that one will hit.
Damage.
Yes. You're gonna do 10 damage to it.
Okay.
So,
Anything else?
no, that'll do it for me.
Neris.
Okay, so I'm going to move my hunter's mark
Okay.
to it, obviously. And then with my sharpshooter still active, I'm going to take 2 shots at it.
Okay. You draw your bow back. Can you hear it whisper to you, "Swift death to your enemies"? Do you answer it?
Yes.
Just make this combat go faster.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Go.
Okay.
Oh, of course, it's not showing me. Did
20.
I hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, Solomon's get in front of everybody and block everybody else.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
And
why it does that.
then. Okay, don't move. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And then
Okay.
hold on. I got one more.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
+3.
Um.
That's for the hunter's mark.
Okay.
That's a separate. Yeah. It's just one more d6.
A little bit helps.
And then second attack.
Big damage, big damage, big damage.
Oh, that was so close.
You're rolling with advantage, right?
Oh,
Because you've sworn an oath to defeat this thing.
Rolling in.
oh, I'm just rolling. When I click on the thing on my oath bow, it has the option to either attack or the restricted with the favorite enemy. So I've just been clicking the favorite enemy.
Or you should roll with advantage. So roll again. See.
Okay. Hey, I will. That is no problem. $19.
Barely hits.
Yes. All right, let's go.
Okay.
And one. Plus one.
Yeah, you stick 2 arrows into him and really get his attention. But he's still
And then I'm gonna-
flying.
I'm trying to move and it won't let me.
Probably trying to move
go-
off the cliff.
No, I'm trying to go back here.
Oh.
There we go.
There you go. All right.
Okay. There we go.
Estalia.
I'll do another chromatic orb at it.
Okay. Nope. Let's see. Chromatic orb go flying past it.
Whoa!
Okay, on his turn, he's going to try to bite.
Do it.
Now,
Do it!
okay. So it's going to be half damage if it hits you. 27 hits you.
Yes. Why does it say I only have 13 AC?
Oh, I bet. Don't worry about it. So you take,
There we go.
I just say 9 damage because poison. I'm not gonna worry about that. Then it claws at you twice.
Is that with disadvantage with the cloak? Or no?
I did not roll disadvantage. Let me try that again. Make sure it would hit. 13 misses. So let me issue those back. So you should have 13 temporary hit points. Now, how many temporary hit points did you have?
I had 9.
Okay. So you still have them. So now it tries to claw at you. Twice. And it misses all 3 times.
Woo!
Sorsha.
Where did he already go?
Grandma's unconscious.
Oh shit.
Not like dead unconscious, but unconscious, right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'll do Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Ooh, first one is a 14.
That misses.
Okay. Second one is a 25.
That hits.
Damage on that will be 12.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Zealous.
So, can't charm. Earthbind? Yeah. I need a strength saving throw from it.
You got an 8.
So, he illustrates a magical energy loop around the creature. The target obviously failed.
Your
His flying
microphone
speed-
is terrible right now.
Yeah, so his flying speed becomes 0 for the duration of a minute. An airborne creature affected by the spell just moves at a rate of 60 feet per round. So it
Is
also
your microphone even on?
So he's down on the ground now.
I was wondering. He seems distant, then he's distant.
You're underwater.
Basically.
Anything else?
Did it
And
take
then I'll-
does it take bludgeoning from falling or no?
Yeah, it would take, if it's, 60 feet up in the air?
There's 30 feet.
30 feet, so it would take
3d6.
So else is going to go up to it.
So actually, it takes half that.
And then have the familiar do a bonus action to activate the spirit guardians within the shield.
Wait,
So
what? You cast a spell.
I have the shield that has the 3 spells of spirit guardians stored inside of it.
Okay.
So
It's a bonus action to
Yeah.
cast that.
and when it starts, it's turn. It was some second throw. And that would be it.
Okay. Jovian, it's on the ground now.
Fuck it. I'm gonna cast another blight at it.
Okay. Con save.
Okay.
So you can roll better than. Okay. Got a 19.
Alright. Yeah, since it's on the ground now, I'll go back into that. I'll do the Allosaurus again.
How much damage does it take from the blight? Because it's still half damage, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Half damage. Give me 1 second. Big damage. Come on. Oh. Uh, 19 points of necrotic damage. It was
Okay.
37. So,
Okay, that's halved already.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Taurus.
then, yeah.
Oh.
Bonus action. Allosaurus. Tal is gonna go take it for action now.
Okay. And she has advantage on the attack because of the power of friendship. And she just barely hits it.
And can she knock it prone?
Yes, because she rips out its throat and it falls down dead.
That a girl.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
So as you're kind of collecting your wits, you see a familiar face kind of emerge from the woods. An older woman you met before coming out of the temple.
This is it.
She's Scram lying there on the ground. And that's probably where we'll stop for the night.
Oh, if only Scram was awake to finally meet her.
Oh,
Damn it. Okay.
Scram spends a lot of time unconscious.
Appreciate everybody for hanging out with us on this Wednesday. We'll see you guys again next week. Once again, go to JoposTV.com. Get your merchandise. Once again, the new shirt, the Baron's Barbecue shirt, is now available amongst all the other character-inspired Sable Knights Botched Initiative gear, as well as character gear. So go support the show and support the channel by going to JoposTV.com and getting your merch.
Bye.
So appreciate you guys. See y'all next week. Later.
Good night, everybody.